What's up, peeps? Halcon here, streaming again for our Society Rebirth beta playthrough. We are making some progress. I made a few changes to the base, as you can see. I got some more resources. I increased the size of my garden. I added this cool looking road, which is actually concrete of the magenta variety. Moved my machines around, I tore down some stuff, and expanded this building. Decided that we did not need any longer the heat generators. And I needed to make space for an expansion of machines. So what I've done is I have set the machines up in the order in which I want them to process materials from left to right. And the last machine will smelt them and dump the contents into this machine. So to triple ores, we need 2 more machines that happen before the crusher. And that would be the purification chamber and the electrolytic separator. So for the purification chamber, we need to make this recipe. This recipe has another machine in it. We have to make a second enrichment chamber, which we need this stuff here. I've been putting away some stuff. I think I got what I need to make it. Let's go over here and let's do this. Let's go ahead and make the enrichment chamber. So we have all what we need. We've already made one of these, so there's nothing new here. Now, we're going to need 4 enriched alloys, 2 advanced control circuits, and 2 osmium ingots. Osmium ingots are being made. I've got a couple of these things here. Now, to make, let's back up here. To make the advanced control circuits, basically you need to do this. You need to take the control circuit and place it with 2 enriched alloys. And that should give you what you need to make that. Yeah. Now, we now have enough to make the purification chamber. So we're going to place the purification chamber right here. Alright, it's getting power, yay. And we're waiting for oxygen for this. And that's what we're going to create next. And we're going to do that right there. Let me grab, I need a tool. Purification chamber is not difficult to make. Is that right? No, the electrolytic separator is not difficult to make. It's pretty easy. Just we have to take a few extra steps. I need this tool. Let's see. Alright. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to pull that down. And I want to run this way. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, to make the electrolytic separator, we have a bunch of generic stuff, a couple of these enriched alloys, and then this. This is the most difficult part of all of it. We need 5 enriched alloys, so overall we need 7 to make this. And we don't have 7, so we're going to start making those. Those are these and 8 of these. 1 each. You know what? Oh, that won't work there yet. Ooh, the enrichment chamber. I think, yes, I can get more use out of redstone if I place it in the enrichment chamber. It makes these like bars compressed. That's worth 10, so I can get like 10 to 1 now. I'll go ahead and make a couple of those while this is doing its thing. Now I did try something interesting, which was the metallitic infuser. I have it being automatically set to export what it makes through the back. And I also have it set to export what it makes through the bottom. Output there and output in the back. So if it's making something that makes a dust, it sends some of them through the energized smelter, and some of them it doesn't. It doesn't know that it needs to do one or the other. It does both, and it just kind of takes turns. I haven't figured it out exactly, but I'd like to make that automated so that if it can go down, it does, and if it can't go down, it goes out the back. But I don't know if there's a way to prioritize that, so we're kind of working on that. All right, let's go back and poke around at this some more. So I've got what I need here. I need 2 osmium dust, an iron dust, and a gold dust. Gold is a problem. I have not found a whole lot of gold, and I have been doing quite a bit of mining. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this enrichment chamber. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to pop this in there. Oh, I can't do that. Alright. Go here. Auto eject off. Give me these. And it should just place it right here. I should get 2 gold dust from that. There we go. Okay. We need to do the same thing with an osmium. How much osmium? Oh, that's not going to actually do. I got to put that in a crusher. 2 osmium, 1 gold, and 1 iron. So if we go over here, take this out. Osmium. We need to turn off auto eject. And we'll take 1 iron. The crusher will crush into dust ingots, and the enrichment chamber will take ore and turn it into a dust. That's the difference. This. That. Alright, you can have this back. I need to go sleep. I don't have any potatoes left. Oh, that's kind of a pain. Put the remaining of this in here. Moving my map around, see if there's anything coming at me. Nothing can get in, but whatever. We'll deal with that later. Okay. We should have what we need to make this electrolytic core. That was a mouthful. And then from here, we just need these basic items, which we have. Now we have an electrolytic separator. Alright, before I place this, let's kind of go over how this works. When you place it on the ground, it has 3 outputs built into the device. This I consider to be the front. Okay? This is where you send water in, and then it gets separated into hydrogen and oxygen. I believe that oxygen goes to the right and hydrogen goes to the left when you look at it from this angle. Now here the trick is to get the oxygen to right there. Alright, and that means we have this hydrogen kind of going off into nowhere. And we still have to get water into it in order to be able to make this transformation. So, if I know that oxygen goes out the right, if I place this right here, I can send the oxygen in there, I can send the hydrogen out here, and I can get water from right there. Now, getting water in there is not an easy task. That's something that we need to work on. And we have 2 options. We can use extra utilities and make a transfer node for water, which is going to require a lot of gold. And I'll show you. Extra utilities, and the transfer nodes are right here. So you need one for fluids. No gold required here. That's just stone, transfer pipe, which is made out of cheap stuff, a bucket, and that's stone and glass, whatever. That's not the expensive part. The expensive part is the mining upgrade. It allows mining of cobblestone and pumping of water. You have to put one of these in it. Ugh. That's kind of a problem. This might, okay, this recipe's different. This has been changed. In order to make these, we have to get cobalt and make cobalt picks. I don't see any other options to make these. So we're not making this one. Not right now, because we haven't even been to the nether. But that is going to require us to go to the nether in the future to be able to acquire that. So that leaves us really with only one option that I'm aware of. Let's check and see if there are any other pump options. No. A fluid pump by Immersive Engineering. That could be a thing. Except we have no work in Immersive Engineering at all. We have this. Tech guns, pump mechanism. I don't think this is a blocky place. I think it's part of building something else. So that leaves really this pump in mechanism, which will work. It's a little bulky because you have to have power to it and you have to have water beneath it, but it will work. And if we put a pump and then we pump out from below it, we're also going to need power for it. Alright, let's go ahead and make the pump. I know I can make it work. There should be enough space. I don't have any pieces in here. I got a couple ingots. I got some steel. So I'm going to need 2 of those. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use one of these. So my container for my type of modifications I'm going to do to metal was empty. So I put one of these in it. It gave me 8 redstone worth from one of those, which is really cool. Actually, we're going to do 4 of these. Boom. Let those do that. Well, that's going... We're going to consider... How much osmium do I have? Got 2. I don't think I have any left over here. Don't. But I do have these, which is what we needed. And make it this. We need to make 4 steel, osmium, and glass. No glass. It's here. And it was 1 osmium and 4 steel. That's very expensive for a little tiny pump, I'll tell you. Can we make it? 2 osmium and a bucket. I got the bucket. I'm also going to need some osmium. I'm trying to conserve my ores, because when I triple them, I'll get a 1/3 more than I'm getting right now. Bucket. And that means I'm going to go into here. And do that. Okay, still a lot in there. Now, I've been thinking I'm going to need to set up some sort of a system so this can pump everything out and put it in something, because right now I can't use it. It's full of biofuel. I have to pull the biofuel out while it's utilizing. Problem is, if I pump anything out into like a chest, everything will come out there, not just those. So it's a kind of a catch-22. I think the best thing is to just build a separate crusher and just put it on top. We'll do that later. Alright, so oh, my bad. Here, let me help you. That was already on. I turned it off. Alright. How many do we need? 3. So I just need 1 more. I think we got enough to make a pump now. Pump it up. We do lose a bucket in that combination. It's kind of a pain. I'm going to put this in here and those in there for now. Alright. We have the pump. We need power. I think I'm kind of running out of some of my cables. It's kind of a problem. Let's see. We have logistical transporter, which we can't use. And I believe that's all. Alright, so I can pull a power from maybe in here. Alright, so if I take and push... I want this to be one level down, which is why we're doing it this way. I don't want it to be at the top. I want the water to be actually down a level. Alright, so now, if I take this, I'm going to flip it around. So we take this and we use rotate. You didn't see that, but put it on rotate. Hopefully it rotates. Not going to rotate. Alright. Let's try placing it this way. Boop. Okay, it's getting power. Now, we have to make liquid pipes. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to replace all of these tiles with something a little better looking than dirt. So, bam, 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 bam. There you go. Ta-da. Then, see if we can get this to pop into our inventory. Pop! Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're going to put water in there now. Dun dun dun. Good thing we have a second bucket. So I don't have to waste any more iron to make another bucket. I don't like the fact that it keeps my bucket. I'm going to end up moving this. I also did something else. I'll show you here in a second. I changed our stairs that go down. I made them a little more user-friendly. Let me check something here. Boom. I can't see chat. Now I can see chat. Alright. So, put that there. Dun, dun. Once I make this a continuous water source, infinite water source, it will be good to go. Right. Now, now I just gotta get a pipe there, and then a pipe to there. So I need gas and liquid. Ugh. Somebody save me. Which means that I need 4 steel minimum. I don't think I have it yet. Alright, let me go ahead and grab this. And we're gonna do 4 of these. That should take out the remaining of that. And then how much steel do we have? We have 1. We have 1. So we need to make more steel. We'll make 6 more for now. That is 12. Oh, it's not that much. Let me come over here. You can do the same thing, I believe. Enrichment chamber. This. Turn this off for now. Should make like a strip of carbon. Oh, or compressed carbon. Looks just like that. So make 2 of those. This should be empty. It is. Put that in there. Now we can make 8. This will allow us to make our coal go further, 8 times further. Now this should technically send all of this here. All of the enriched iron. It doesn't actually make ingots out of that for whatever reason, which works for me. Alright, well, it's... I can't do anything yet. I'm in a hurry. I want to make speed upgrades. I just don't have the power. We're not advanced enough to get the speed upgrades yet. That's coming soon. Alright, this is done. This here. So. 3 left. This has still got a lot. I don't think it'll let me put it in there. It does not. I can be trying to get it in here like so. Get rid of a couple. Or one. Just leave it over here. Take out this 8. Should have 8 left. No. I have to put it in there. 8 left. And then... bam. Alright, so what else do we need to make? Mech basic. We need to make fluids. It's another bucket. And we need to make pressurized, which is glass. Well, glass is easy. Bucket. Well, easy takes resources that I don't really want to give up, but whatever. I had to work hard for my resources. Okay, we have 2 buckets now, but I want to keep one around. I think it keeps your bucket. There's 2. Go ahead and make the water. So it's 2 of these. And look at basic fluid mechanical pipe. Now we just go booyah, then booyah, and it is now making oxygen and hydrogen, and it's loud. Okay. We need these. We need a glass. And we'll do the pressurized gas. Now I'll show you a trick. If you are not used to working with mechanism, here's the trick you do. One of the problems with mechanism is all of the different gases. And if you're not sure which way a gas comes out, it could actually put gas in a machine that will go that doesn't actually work. And then you have gas stuck in a machine and you have to go do stuff. What I will usually do is to validate that this is going the right direction. I'll put one of these tubes on this side and look at the color. White is hydrogen. In this case, yellow is oxygen. So then I put the other one over here. And now, if you look over here, you have oxygen in that case. That's how you avoid issues. Now we are ready to triplefy ores. By putting an ore in here, we will make 3. That is how that works. We're going to leave this open. When we get a jetpack, we can actually charge our jetpack right here. And that's going to be coming soon. Let's go ahead and grab some ore now. I've got some gold I've been sitting on. I'm going to go ahead and put the triple. I'm going to put the gold in there for triple ore. So I've got 3. I should end up with 9 by the time I'm done. This needs to come out. This is on, and on. Oh, this isn't configured to do anything yet. Alright, so right now input's on the top and output is to the right. Turn this on. It takes the clumps, it's going to make it into dirty dust, I think. And it sends that over here, which then gets enriched to regular dust. And then from over here, it's going to send it to the chest. There you go. Yay. Woohoo! Alright, that's pretty cool. I love Mechanism. I love that part of it. It's really loud. You have to put sound mufflers in them to keep them quiet and all that, but... And this is kind of a small footprint for water. I mean, you know, the water's down there, but it's not really taking up that much more space. And I can work around it on the top. So let's take a quick peek on here, off here on the side. What do we do for times 4 ore? We have to make a thermal evaporation plant. It's a major undertaking. It requires a second pump, a second electrolytic separator, a chemical infuser, which is where we will pump the hydrogen that we're making to, and then another chemical injection chamber. I guess that's the only one. We don't have a second one yet, and that'll give us 4 times ore. That's not going to be in the next episode or 2. That's going to be a ways out, maybe 3 or 4. That's my plan. And I can put that in there. That. And now if we look to see how much gold we have, since it seems to be done. Where's my 9th gold? Oh, I have it. 9 gold. There you go, from 3 ore. That is pretty cool. And we can put all this away. And now we can sit there and start making, you know, what do we need to work on next? What do we need? Well, we need more gold, but I can't do anything about it. So let's go ahead and make a ton of iron ore. This will give us 3 times 32 is, let's see, 64, and 32 is 96. Let's see, did I do that right? 32, 64, 56, 64, and then another 32. 96. That is correct. And that's going to run for a bit. I think while we're waiting for that, we're going to go ahead and make another crusher. Because this is going to be busy doing its thing, and we're going to need another crusher. It wasn't too bad to make. I think the steel is going to be the pain. So, and the buckets of lava, but I get those buckets back. So I need 2 green of those. I already have those. I need 4 steel, 4 glass. I do not have 4 steel. I've got 3 steel. So we're going to need... We're going to do 8 more steel. That's 2 of these. That's empty. Let's do this thing. I wonder how this machine is holding up. It's making enough power to run all of these machines still, so far. So we don't have to worry about a power upgrade. And we also need to make power cubes. We're going to probably make 2 regular ones for now that we will upgrade later. It's doing its thing. This should be spitting everything out over here. Oh, I have 2 dust. Yeah. Can I get you? Can I sneak this in there? Sneak, 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 sneak. Oh, yeah. It'll just back this up. It'll make this wait just a little bit longer. What happened? Where's my steel? Oh, it didn't actually do it. Here. Do it this way. Need to go to sleep again. that back in there. Grab my 2 additional steel from over here. I needed 4 glass. And an osmium ingot. Like this. That's done. And now we need 4 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. 2 of these. Need another bucket. I have the iron on me? I got the iron in here. Let's take this enriched iron and put it back to the top. Now here's something interesting. Why did this stop? I'm out of oxygen. Oh, okay, I can tell you why I'm out of oxygen. When you have gases, you have 2 tanks or more sometimes. Well, I don't know if there's one that has 3, maybe. If you get to a point where it stops, this is full, this is empty. If I have this on idle, it just lets it fill up. If I put it on dump excess, every time it gets full, it dumps. And then allows it to keep making oxygen. Basically, it's like a pressure release valve. That's how I think of it. Alright, so we're going to make another bucket. Alright. And then we were going to grab some redstone. Let's take that. And then we were going to get lava in our buckets, because that's a requirement. I forgot where I put the buckets. I mean, the lava's in here, right? 1, 2. And then, voila, second crusher. Bam. That. Is that where I want that? No, not really. Alright, let's take that down. It's on rotate. We want wrench. Boop. Okay. The bottom one is for ore. The top one is not for ore. That's how we're going to remember it. Now we want to do configure items. And we want to go bam, bam, bam. That's now disconnected. And then I'll get over here and grab this logistical transporter pipe. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to set this bad boy so that the back is output. Auto ejection is off, so we'll turn it on. We just need to get power to it right now. I don't think I have any more power. Oh yeah, I got a piece right here I can use for now. Bloop. Bam. I have both my crushers right next to each other, which looks pretty cool. And then, so just to give you an example that it works. Oh, these potatoes grew fast. Good for them. There we go. And then booyah. Still making ore. It's down, it's beneath me. Alright. So, future episode, we are going to be looking at making quadruple ores. Not the next episode. I think next episode it's time for a jump pack. Let's take a quick peek and look to see what we need for a jump pack. It's not bad. Did he take it out? Nope. It's called a jet pack, not a jump pack. We just need tin, a tank, some more steel, and another circuit board, or a basic control unit. And so we have all of this stuff. So it's not going to take long at all to make a jetpack, and I'll save that for our next episode. And I was looking at doing some dabbling in another mod pack here. So we have this garden here. It would be nice if we had a way to automatically harvest all of this stuff. So I was looking through. I looked for a harvester. I couldn't find one, but I was able to find a farmer. So actually additions. Try that again. Actually additions. It has a farmer. I went and did a little bit of research on it. You point it in a direction, and it will plant and harvest a 9x9 area, which is precisely the size that we're looking at, pretty much. And it's easy to make. These blocks are the harder pieces. These Inori crystal blocks, because they require these crystals, which you get from making this machine and doing blocks of iron. So there may be another way to do it, but that's what I had found thus far. I guess you can get these crystal shards, but they didn't seem to be any easier to get than anything else. The seeds should be easy, and then this iron casing seems pretty easy. We have black crystal already, or black quartz, and then we got this other stuff, obviously. And then if we put it like right... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we put it like right here, I'll put down a block. Boop. It'll pick all the way that way and that way, and it will go 9 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And go all the way back to here. And so I'll just make all of this potatoes and carrots. And then I will move this other stuff. I may build like a platform here that goes up several levels with a 9x9 platform for other vegetables, so we can have a variety of vegetables, and then we'll just keep this planter on the bottom. That's the plan. We'll do that in an upcoming episode. And that's the next mod pack I think I want to break into, is actually additions. There's some neat things going on in there. I got some machines, auto placers, auto breakers, fluid collectors, fluid placers, and there's some tools. I don't know if the tools actually work. I know that most tools have been disabled except for tinkerers. And it just looks like a fun mod that we can like play around with and see what we can do and automate some stuff. Solar panels, those will be good. What is this? A diamantine crystal. Looks like a diamond to me. Anyway, that's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. Peace out, peeps.